Hello and what's up guys, it's your big guy Daddy Africa, and I want to welcome you to another new and exciting episode on my talk with Daddy Africa. And with me today is Miss Betty Cynthia, CEO and founder of MSD Foundation, where they deal on mental stress disorders. And this is what we got you this week. So, Miss Betty Cynthia,
yes.
Do you think it is necessary for people, why is it necessary for you to advocate for mental health?
Because as much as we have physical health, mental health is just as important as physical health. So the same way we take care of physical health is the same way we should put emphasis on mental health, because it's all in the mind. The ideas, the ambitions, the goals, the visions, the missions, it all starts from your mind. So if your mental wellness is not okay, so many things in your life are not going to be okay. When you talk of mental wellness, we talk about how happy you are, what comes out of your mouth, how you take things. It's all, a lot of things fall under the mind. A lot of things fall under mental health. So it's so important for people and us to advocate for mental health, because it's such a vital factor in our lives.
Yeah, that's very true, because if our mental state is okay, that means also our body will be okay, right?
Very true.
And MSD Foundation deals with mental stress disorders.
Yes.
Enlighten us on some of the mental stress disorders that people just ignore, but they're actually there.
Depression and bipolar. When we talk of mental stress disorders, we talk of depression. We talk of diseases of the mind, of mental health. Bipolar, which is a mood disorder. At times one is happy. I was diagnosed with bipolar mid last year, and I didn't know anything about it. So at times someone is happy, sometimes someone is sad, sometimes someone is feeling so low and frustrated, at other times the person is so motivated. So depression and bipolar and also schizophrenia and many other mental disorders are types of mental disorders that people don't know about, and mostly depression, because people think depression is a state or depression is a feeling, but in actual fact is a mental disorder. So depression is the one thing that people surpass, yet it's one of the things that people should actually get a wider education about depression and a wider understanding about depression. Yeah.
And saying that, what do you think are some of the signs that one would realize that actually someone is under this state, is undergoing some mental stress disorder? What are some of the things to check and look out for?
Okay, I will start by saying people think that depression is, I am going to commit suicide. And once you hear that, that's when you know this person is depressed. But committing suicide, or that attempt of suicide, is the final symptom of this burden called depression. So sometimes you find someone has cancelled plans. You have planned for a whole week, you're going to meet so-and-so. And in the last minute, this person tells you that I cannot make it. That person cannot make it because he or she is going somewhere else, but because that person wants to stay in bed the whole day. At other times, you find someone talking of, I am worthless, the world will be a better place without me. So it all falls under how someone acts, behaves. For example, sleeping in bed the whole time, or crying all the time. It all gets to what someone is talking about. For example, those statements like, I am worthless, life will be better off without me, such statements. So those are some of the telltale signs that someone is depressed. For example, also secluding themselves. They don't want to be a part of anything. They don't want to involve themselves with anything or anything. So those are some of the telltale signs of depression. And once you get to realize these steps, these symptoms, the first step is you get help and talk to someone about it, that there's something unusual that you're feeling or experiencing, and you get help.
So with saying that, there are people who actually don't have this someone they can look up to and go to and speak about this. So is it as our initiative with the friends we make, we need to make them like our support system, just in case we don't have someone to go back to?
Yes. When I talk get someone to talk to, I don't mean particularly go to your family or your friends, or it all gets to even the doctors that you visit, or a therapist, or more so I will answer, yes, when you're getting friends, when you've gotten to a point of calling someone your friend. That word friend is such a big word. Friend means that when I'm down, you're there to lift me up. Friend means that I have lacked something in myself and I've placed a value in you that I want to look up to. So yeah, it all gets to friends when you note someone within your circle or your friend. We all have a friend. If not friends, we all have that one person, right? Yeah. And even if it is that one person, get to that person and talk to them about it. So I think, yes, it's an initiative that we have as friends. We should have as friends to check up on each other, to love each other, to ask someone, how's your day been, how are you doing, have you been good, etc., to check up on a person in general.
Yeah, and I'm going to give you like this opportunity. If the government also needs to get involved in this, would you give to the people an appeal that actually the government needs to come and actually help people out? And it's not like back in the day when people thought like mental diseases was like witchcraft or something like that. Yeah. Tell the viewers an appeal to the government that you need to...
Yeah. I think, yes, I'm really passionate when I talk about the government and mental health, because I really think that it's such a pity that Mathare is the only point of refuge that we have regarding mental health issues. So I really think the government should set up more places that, one, are affordable, two, are in a central place where someone can say, I'm going through this, let me rush to this place, and also get to a place of saying that therapy is standardized or even medication is standardized, etc. So yes, I am appealing to the government, set up more places whereby people can get there as a point of refuge and as a point of help, that we can not only rely on Mathare, in which at other times it's not in a good condition. So we get to that point of the government also taking mental health as seriously as they take things like cancer, HIV and AIDS, etc. So yes, that is my appeal to the government. There is many things that we have done, but there is more that we can actually do to create a safe space for anyone who is going through a hard time or anyone who is going through depression.
Yes, and let's make this known to everyone, and that everyone's mental health is a concern to everyone. And being privileged and having the honor to be part of now MSD Foundation, as a member of MSD, trying to get to this certain amount of goal and making this known and make people feel that they're loved, and we are providing a canopy for love.
Yeah.
You can also give a brief on what MSD is, since we have the CEO herself here.
So MSD is an amazing team that I really love and adore. We have 7 officials who helped me in this mission that I had, that God laid in my heart, to create a safe space for everyone. Anyone who's going through a hard time, anyone who's going through difficult situations in life, we get to reach out to them and tell them that we love them. And we want to reach to that point whereby we're going to refer them to actual hospitals, and we're going to make sure they get that help. So MSD is all about creating a safe space and educating people on things that they don't know, like the signs and symptoms of depression, the ways of managing it, and ways of handling it, or if you're around someone who's depressed, some things that you should do, some things that you should not do. So that's what MSD is about. It means Mental Stress Disorders Foundation. And I'm hoping for it to be something big that is going to be in everyone's mouth, that when they're going through a hard time, they'll know that there is MSD. And when there is MSD, there is hope.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is actually an honor to have you on my YouTube channel. And also MSD Foundation has a YouTube channel. I'll put the link in the description below. And I want to thank you so much again for giving me this opportunity. And I hope to continue working with you and making mental health and make people realize that actually it is really important to focus and work on everyone who's facing all these challenges. So guys, tune in every Thursday on My Talk with Daddy Africa. Kwaheri, tukutane tena.